Hey everybody, Andrew with Speer Brothers. Today we're going to be looking at the Ruger Security 6 and 357. Let's go ahead and safety check the weapon before we get started. And depress here on the side, push the cylinder out, and on all 6 we are clear. Now, we're going to talk about this Ruger Security 6 here in a second. This one here is the 4-inch model in stainless steel, chambered in 357. Today we're going to be running 38 Speer Gold Dot, because it's all I could find, and I don't own a 357 anymore, or 38. So it's not a 357, but it's going to be pretty zippy, and we're just punching paper. So I'm going to throw on some ears, and here we go. All right, here goes our first shot out of this Ruger Security 6, chambered in 357. As most of you know, you can run 38 specials out of these. We got a target at about 7 yards here. Let's see what this will do. I have a splinter from this wood grip. We're not getting out to a great start. Let's take a look up here at the target, cameraman, and see what we got. This is a pretty quick shot right here. We have our other GoPro picking this up. This particular model does come with adjustable sights. They have some that come with fixed sights that police departments kind of favored in the duty line. Let's take a step back and get a couple more shots in. Okay. Again, this is a double action from Ruger. Brought the hammer back on the first one. Let's go from this one straight from the trigger. I snatched that one a little bit. Not my best work. One more. All right, everybody, let's talk about this Ruger Security 6. Ruger came out with these in 1972 to get in on some of the contract action that other brands like Smith & Wesson and Colt had in the law enforcement and military community. They also hit the civilian market pretty hard. Now, the gun came in a 2 3/4 inch barrel all the way up to a 6-inch barrel. Models varied to be the traditional blue and also in stainless like you see today. This particular model is a stainless with adjustable sights, front and rear. Now, I'm not really a revolver guy, but I do take a particular liking to this. The trigger is nice and smooth. And I don't know, it just feels good. One of the things that I do like in comparison to the Colt and the Smith & Wesson, the button to move the cylinder to the side, instead of it being a tab you flip or something you manipulate another way, you simply push in, apply pressure from the other side, and you have an open cylinder. Now, today these guns are quite hard to find. There's an entire 6 series out in which individuals are coining them somewhat as a collector's item. I don't know if this would be something that I particularly would own, but again, in its day, in the 1970s, there were very few semi-automatic handguns on the market. Sure, you had the Brown and High Power, the 1911s, things of that sort, but revolvers ruled the world as far as it came to firearms. We've evolved a considerable bit, and I don't know, I guess it's what you'd call innovating in 1972. Pretty innovative gun. It was the cat's meow in its day for a couple reasons. One, it was more affordable than the competition. When this gun launched in 1972, it introduced some concepts that hadn't came to the market yet, but now are standard, like a transfer bar safety. You can look that up in another video, way too geeky for somebody like me to get into. It's okay, I know my limitations. There's some more shots downrange. I wouldn't quite call myself a marksman, but I'm still getting used to the ergonomics. Well, folks, we've got 6 in there, which means we should be empty here. Well, there goes the Speer Gold Dots. Let's load up again. All right, let's go ahead and get loaded up for round 2. Again, we're using these Speer Gold Dots. It's almost a sin we're using this to punch paper, but again, that's all I had. Last one, here we go. All right, let's get back to it. I don't know what I would have did in the days of revolvers. It shoots well. It's very well balanced. I think the trigger is as good as what it could be. There's a lot more anticipation with the trigger than what I'm used to on a traditional striker fire. I guess a great argument ensues over single action versus double action. Also entails into revolvers as it is striker fire handguns or single action, double action handguns in a semi-auto configuration. I'm kind of lost as where I want to go with this. Overall, I'm going to say that the Security 6 is a well-balanced revolver that, for its day, I'm sure brought a considerable amount of innovation to the table. They're highly sought after today, and this one here is in great condition. I want to thank Money Quick Guns for loaning us this 357 today. This Security 6 certainly has given me great insight into what it was like to carry in the 70s. And I worry about printing with a 365. Guys, thanks today for watching the channel. Please do us a favor. For a late Christmas present, a New Year's resolution, just take 1 second. Go down and hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. It's a lot of effort goes into making this content. Ammo's not cheap. We appreciate it. Thank you. And as always, plink responsibly.